Hey, how's it going, bros? My name is Foxy, and today I'm gonna be showing you how to make a cool background, including the name Boom on it. And my friend was blowing my mind all those days to make him a tutorial on Photoshop. Any tutorial, just in his channel. So here's the Photoshop tutorial. Let's start with a new document. Go to File, New, or simply click or press on Ctrl+N. Let's name the project Boom. Let's jump to the width and the heights. 1920 pixels. Make sure that's set to pixels in 1080. Resolution, I like to set that to 300. Well, for the background, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna export any new photo and set it as a background. So I'm gonna let it as white. Let's start our project. There we go. That's our document. So let's start with exporting our photo. Let's get to desktop or Boom background. Those are the pictures that I'm gonna use right now. Some metal, some explosions, some lens flares, man, some broken glass, some I don't know, chains, red explosions, blah blah blah. Make it look really epic. So I was planning to set this as a background. Let's open that up, and then with the move tool, or you just click on V to select that, move it to your document. There you go. Let's zoom off a bit more, or simply go to get to view, and you can from here zoom in or zoom out. And you're gonna notice that here's the shortcuts on the keyboard opposite to do zoom in and zoom out, so you can use them. Actually, I use them all the time. So let's edit this background a bit. Let's get this bigger, and then what I like to do in every step I make is to just adjust the contrast using the curves. I'm gonna increase this a bit from up, and this increases from down, and then just wanna load the light on it. Just hold this down, but I like a bit of lighting on it to, I don't know, make it looks HDR effect something. So let's open up, or you know what, I'm gonna write here a boom. So click on T to select the typing tool, and then just let's set this to 20 points. No, 20 is not enough at all. So 100 point. I'm gonna just try it out. So make sure it's capital letters, and boom. Hey, what the heck have I done? BOOM. Okay, the tracking is not good at all, so I have to load the spacing. Get to this icon from here, and then click on this VA. I don't know what does it mean, but I know it means tracking or spacing between letters. There you go. I started to see my word. No. Okay. That looks pretty perfect. Do you think we have to change the font? I mean, I like it, but I think that's dagger square. Yeah, yes it is. Oh my god, I know my fonts. What about to make something simple like that? Seriously, you like these fonts? Oh my god, I don't like them at all. I like the American Captain one. It looks pretty amazing, but I'm really planning to make it as galaxy or something. The Alba is pretty cool, but it's kind of comic. So geomancy is also amazing, but I'm really looking for a font that I like. It's pretty bold, so that's it. Minstrel, poster, blah blah blah, WHJ. Mala regular is also good, you know. Here's the GTA Grand Theft Auto font. Let's look for other samples. I mean, Tall Border is also one of my favorite fonts. Hey guys, if you just like one of these, just ask me for the link and I'm gonna give it to you. So as I've said, I'm gonna use this font. It's amazing. Whoa, it looks like a boom. Yeah, boom boom. Right. You know, right now I got two choices: to just add an effect, just bevel and emboss, or just make it looks 3D. I guess 3D is better, you know. So let's go ahead to 3D. New 3D extraction from selected layer. Here we go. We have the 3D spacework. I'm waiting for this. You are about to create a 3D layer. Would you like to switch to the 3D workspace? Yes, of course. It's gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's happening. That's happening. That is looking perfect. So, I wasn't really planning to change the point of viewing or to move that, but let's adjust it a little bit. No. It's gonna be in the middle always. Extraction depth. I'm gonna increase that. I think the best thing in 3D is that, but I don't have to make a lot of depth. I mean, it's not gonna look good. A bit more. Set this to 20. That's gonna be amazing. So, am I gonna change the color of it or the point of view? Oh my god! Oh my god! What the heck have I done? Okay. Is that looking good? Ah, damn it. Now I'm gonna move it a bit like that. That's what I was imagining like. And there we go. Pretty decent. So let's get the heck out of this workspace. Actually I forgot. Yes, window workspace essential or default. Blah blah blah. So that's a 3D one. I have no idea. How am I gonna change the color of that? So, hey, here's the shadows. Let's adjust where the light is coming from. Well, it's gonna be that way. Or this way down. No. I think that way is the most perfect one. Alright, that's looking decent. Let's create a new layer, see how it looks. Oh my god, the shadows are actually a disaster, you know. textures, blah blah blah. Okay. What's next? I'm gonna duplicate it and then merge it with the normal layer, so it's gonna be kind of rasterize it or something. Boom! Let's select the magic wand tool and try to select the surface. Hold Alt while selecting. You have just these pretty little things that are making me annoyed. You have to hold Alt and remove them, of course, when selecting the ramp tool. Ah, damn it! So, use the magic selection tool. That's better, you know. Zoom out a bit and then. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna enable the textures. You know what? That's a pretty current view environment. Yes. I like the environment. Yeah, I guess. So, here we have our 3D text. What are we gonna do right now? We didn't even change the color of it. So I'm gonna create a new layer and hold Alt to just make it refer to this 3D text. So let's click on W if you have the quick selection tool, change it to the magic wand tool, select the surface. There you go. If you have some problems in these things, just use the quick selection tool. You're gonna find it right here. Doesn't tell you the truth. Okay, now I'm gonna open the metal texture. Oh my god, what a rusty metal. Let's move it to our document here. Now I'm trying to put this over the boom, but it's gonna be a bit hard, so you see what's hard about it? Let's go to overlay for the effects. Now what's really kind of hard about it is to find the right effect and to just make it looks amazing. So gonna go ahead to overlay. No, let's vivid light is better. I really want to choose something like linear light, and then decrease the opacity to around 60, or you know what, let's make it around 30 or 40. Okay, now we gotta do right now is, let's create a mask from here, and then go ahead and select the brush. We have the black color right here. Let's make it bigger. Now let's adjust some places like the holes in this type. I don't want the rusty metal to be inside. Okay, slightly. Alright. Do the same in the B. In the O. There you go. Have the holes in. Just use layers. So in others, what we gotta do right now is to warp it. We gotta make it. Have to make it look like it's kind of, I don't know. Have to put this into life. Made it like that. It's looking so ugly. So let's go ahead to warp. And I'm gonna try to adjust that down. Oh, hold on a bit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Make sure you disable this link between the mask and this picture or this texture we've done or we've exported right here, because you want always the holes without any texture on it, so disable that. Okay, let's get back and disable the link or remove it. So now we're gonna warp this easily peasily. Okay. Right. Just what is down, move it up, and what is up, move it down. Alright, let's play around with this. Okay. Not very decent, but whatever. So what are we gonna do right now is to make it pretty realistic by adding some shadows right here. Okay. Gonna choose the black or okay. Now we are gonna add some black color or a darkened color here. Here. Ah. Let's say the light is coming from here. Alright? Okay. Let's say the light is coming from here. And here we have the shadows in the bottom. So the light is coming from up. From the left. So let's going to create another layer. Hold Alt to make it on top of this. Okay, white color. Don't be afraid to just paint on it because it's a layer and you can remove it anytime you want. So the light is coming from here and it should be touching these places here. Okay, let's go ahead and click or screen or something like lighten. Gotta be creative and choose your own effect. Alright, overlay is nice. Change the opacity to around 44. For the shading, let's complete this, but I'm gonna change it to black. Oh, it's not looking nice. So I'm gonna create a new layer and paint on it with black. Alright, and then it's gonna be overlay and the opacity of around 15. Okay, now we've got our boob. For the texture it's gonna be around 65 or 15. Actually, I have a problem with opacity here, and I'm gonna delete some parts to just delete some parts. So it's not gonna be okay. Here some parts here and here. Make sure there's no relation between these dashes in the middle, so it's gonna be a bit realistic, not like this. The rest is looking good, I guess. There's no relation between the letters and the depth of this type. And here and here. And here we go. Nice. It's really looking nice. Should brush over this. And here we go, a cool 3D type. So now we are gonna work on the effects, but before that I'm gonna add some effects. Color balance and then make it a bit red. Okay, nice. So now I'm gonna add some lens flares and explosion and blah blah blah, and some chains. So what we have to do right now, let's try to add an explosion. Yeah. I'm gonna select the eraser tool and then make it a bit bigger with an opacity of kinda 70 and brush over the black side so we get a very basic explosion. Now to remove the black a bit more, we have to go to the effects bar and select. Where's that screen? Yeah, and it's gonna be awesome. So for now, to make it kind of red, actually I'm gonna put it behind the boom. Oh, hold on. Okay. Nice. Now let's turn this into red. Let's go ahead to image adjustments and then color balance or hue saturation. Doesn't matter. Anyways, just follow me in every step I do, and it's gonna be good for you. Adjustment, hue, saturation. That's gonna play with colors, but I'm not really looking for this. Okay, it's looking good. Now let's move this background and let's add add a lens flare for this. There we go. Go to effects and select screen. I'm gonna make it on top of this boom. Actually, I'm gonna set this back to normal and remove some black sides, so not gonna annoy me anymore. You're wondering why I get lens flares as a JPG and not as a PNG file, because PNG actually sucks. Screen. And let's just make this bigger, and then what layer should I put this on? I don't actually know. Let's duplicate the lens flare 3 times and then merge it. And don't forget to set this back to screen. You can remove some parts from the sides. So very decent. Let's move to another thing. Adding effects is actually amazing. Let's open up some chains, or it's not the time for this, I don't know. Okay, let's open up some chains. First let's duplicate the background and then remove it, so we've got a layer. You can edit as you want. So just use the wand magic tool in this case to remove the white color. Hold Alt and then just select the white parts. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna use 2 chains, the one up and the one in the middle. Okay, delete. Now I'm gonna use the pen tool for this, and then click on selection, and that's what you're gonna get. So click on Ctrl+G to get this one. Now repeat the same thing with the second chain. There we go. Selection. Okay. Ctrl+G, and here we go. Now we've got 2 chains. Now let's move one. I'm gonna move this. Okay. Hey, that's looking really awesome under the red effect. Didn't notice. So, another rusty metal or a rusty chain. Let's say that's coming out from the O. I'm gonna zoom to the O a bit, and then I'm gonna zoom off. Now I'm gonna take this chain out from the hole in the O and roll it up. The word so I'm gonna go ahead to warp and adjust this to be in the hole. Oh, actually that's gonna be a bit hard, but again. Oh, here we go. Puppet work. Now I'm gonna move this. Oh, okay. Put a point here and a point here, and a point, and a point. Now let's get this moved. I'm gonna move it chain by chain. Alright, that's really fun. That's gonna move up a bit, down, another point here and a point here. Alright, I'm gonna put this up and move this a bit here. Just try to make the right shape that you are satisfied on, and I'm gonna make some masking later, so don't judge it from here. Alright, I think that's looking good. Right, that's perfect. Now let's add a mask for this and select the brush by clicking on B. Now I'm gonna
I am who I say I am.
So here you go, guys. So I just finished the chains, and you saw that I duplicated this, so we're almost done. So as we've done the chains, now it's turn for another thing. It's turn for some explosions, and I don't know, I'm gonna see that, and the broken glass. So gonna get the explosion and put it right here. It's gonna be in the background over this rusty metal, if I can say that, scratchy one. So I'm gonna get this bigger. There you go. And then I'm gonna change this to lighten or screen. It's gonna be lighten, it's gonna be better. So move 100% into 70%, or let's move this down to 50%. That's gonna be better. Cool. So now I'm gonna add some shadows for the chains, and I'm not gonna take a long time or while to do this. Just going to GFX drop shadow, and you can see the shadow is coming out. So as we've said, the light is coming from this place, so it's gonna be like that. There you go. So I think the size 20, spread is, let's set this to 8, and for the distance it depends, just as you like. I would recommend 20. Opacity let's just set this to 60. And now let's copy the layer style and paste it in your chains. There you go. And paste. If you can notice, we have a drop shadow right here which we don't want, so go ahead, right click on the effect and click on create layer. Okay, you can see the effect right here, and we're gonna remove some shadows out of B. So select your eraser tool with 60% of opacity and remove these shadows in wanted one. Okay, that's looking perfect. Well, now let's add some broken glass. There you go, that's it. Let's move it here and put it on top, and then we're gonna change this to screen. Okay. Just put this around so it's gonna look more epic, you know. There we go. Let's put this in the other side, just flip it horizontally. Put this down in the bottom of it. Let's move this up and then rotate it. It's the same thing. I'm gonna warp this a bit more so it's not gonna look like all the layers or all the broken glass. Rotate it again. Put this near the chains. So it's kind of good idea to put this near the chains, where the chain comes from, which letter I'm in. Yeah, that's looking amazing. It's looking so epic. Here we go. So right now let's add something else. I'm gonna add this magic bullet. Hey, didn't that open it? Okay, I'm not lucky with this. So I'm gonna finish this tutorial by making out some effects, and let's add an effect for this. First, click on Ctrl plus Alt plus Shift plus A to merge all layers. Hold on. So we're gonna go ahead to filter, and I'm using next software called GFX Pro 4, and if you don't have one you can purchase it or do something like that. It's really perfect. I would totally recommend it for you. Alright, see the effect, it's really huge. It makes it awesome. For the saturation, I'm not sure if adding a lot of colors, but it's gonna be -10. Yeah, -10. For the brightness, let's set this to around 10. Alright, that's -1. Shadows 35. Highlight's gonna be the same. Let's add an auto filter. Contrast only. Yeah, soft contrast. I'm gonna add some awesome contrast for this, and with less saturation. Okay. For now, let's add another filter, which is, I'm looking for it right now. GFX Vintage Fog. Alright. Method. I'm not sure if that's appropriate, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna delete that. And I'm gonna add a new filter. Pro contrast. Okay. See, this contrast is pretty cool. Alright, that's looking so epic. So I'm gonna click on OK. You see what it turns out to? It's really amazing. I like this Color FX Pro 4. It's amazing. It's totally amazing and totally recommended for you guys. Now it's totally optional to just adjust its opacity to make it less effective on the picture, so I'm gonna play around with the opacity. I'm gonna see the difference. See, it was here full of colors and things like this, and here it does a lot. That's high degree. Alright, 70%. It's gonna be awesome. For now, I'm gonna do something which is totally optional. When I finish my designs, I just edit its contrast. Sorry guys, using the curves. I think I've said this before in this tutorial, so there you go. I'm gonna load this down to 70%. Now let's go back to color balance and add more red color into this. Here you go. That's looking so awesome. 75%. Okay. And then what else? What else? I'm gonna load this down. 20%. So, that's it, guys. That's pretty much a long, a very long tutorial. If you're looking for tips or tricks in Photoshop or other design programs, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. And I know it's been a while I haven't done a tutorial on this channel, so please forgive me. I promise you in these days I'm gonna make other tutorials, but if you only request that, because it's really hard to get an idea for some tutorial. I mean, it's totally hard for me. It's totally hard. So goodbye. Make sure you like this video and you share it with your friends and your family, I don't know, with people who are interested in Photoshop. So, goodbye.
Hey guys, that was the Foxy with you. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot for watching. So just leave a comment in the comment section. Suggest me any tutorial you want, anything you want me to make, any tips, any tricks you want. Make sure you leave just a thumbs up. You just react. You just say that I'm present here. I watched this tutorial because that was really hard work to do and to prepare for you all those tutorials. See you next tutorial. Blah 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 blah.